Good morning all. Today, we will be exploring the various ways humans have responded to the natural world. We will be looking at observation and exploration of patterns and relations as well as utilizing knowledge to modify and control the environment. Let us begin our journey through the wonders and awe of science. Science has revolutionized our physical world and how we interact with it. From technological advancements to scientific revelations, science has granted us the capacity to explore our world in a novel way and take us to uncharted places. This has enabled us to stretch the limits of knowledge and expand our comprehension of the cosmos. Humans are inherently filled with curiosity. We have asked questions about our natural world such as why stars twinkle, why day and night occur, how volcanoes erupt, how the seasons come about, and how a rainbow forms. This curiosity drives us to explore and gain a deeper understanding of our physical world. We have unraveled the links between tides, the Earth's rotation and revolution, the planets, and the galaxies, and continue to expand our knowledge. Humans have continually strived to comprehend the physical realm in which we exist. From the beginning of time, we have looked to document and interact with the environment, searching for meaningful connections in natural occurrences. This undertaking has resulted in modern science and technology, enabling us to comprehend and control the physical world with greater efficiency. Science is a powerful tool allowing us to examine and comprehend the physical world and the events that happen within it. We can ask questions and come up with hypotheses that can be tried out, adjusted and improved through experimentation and observing. Through the use of scientific inquiry, we can gain reliable knowledge of the world and benefit from it to progress technology and medical research. The scientific method offers us the capability to anticipate natural occurrences and regulate them. Science is an indispensable part of our lives, providing insight into the physical world around us. It involves formulating hypotheses, carrying out experiments to test these hypotheses, and drawing conclusions from the results. Its application extends to the various aspects of our daily lives, from the most basic tasks to the most sophisticated medical and engineering breakthroughs. Science enables us to comprehend our environment and learn about the ways we interact with it, thus aiding us in making wiser decisions. The scientific method is a powerful tool to explore and understand the physical world around us. It involves making systematic observations, carrying out controlled experiments, and utilizing qualitative and quantitative reasoning. Through mathematical modeling, predictions can be made and then tested by verifying or disproving various theories. For a theory to be accepted as accurate, it must be substantiated by strict observations and experiments. Observation and experimentation in the physical world is essential in order to comprehend phenomena. Studying the motion of particles or evaluating novel products are activities that allow us to more deeply understand our environment. Through trial and error, we can recognize the effects of our decisions and use this knowledge to make better choices in the future. Understanding the physical world is paramount in order to make the right choices for ourselves and our communities. Science nowadays largely depends on technology, from microscopes to satellites. This technology lets us view and measure what was previously unreachable. As we investigate the physical world around us, our comprehension of it varies and expands. By making new observations, we are able to refine our theories and gain an improved comprehension of the universe. Science is a field of study that has enabled us to comprehend the physical world around us. The word scientia in Latin is the source of the term science. Through science, we have acquired a comprehension of the physical cosmos and have been able to locate replies to our numerous queries. By studying it, we have acquired insight into the intricacies of the world and created a deeper knowledge of our atmosphere. Humans have been using the concept of scientia, or to know, to gain insight into the physical world around us. For centuries, people have been attempting to figure out the nature of their environment, and the science of knowledge has been of utmost importance to the process of comprehending its complexities. Physics is the science of comprehending the milieu we inhabit. It requires analyzing matter, energy, motion and forces to understand how the world works. Physics stands as the basis of modern technology and engineering, and is employed to forecast the conduct of natural phases such as earthquakes, storms, and even the behavior of light. It is fundamental to understanding the way the universe behaves, and is used in many different areas from engineering to medicine. Physics is the science that looks into the physical reality of the world, from the smallest particles to the largest structures in the universe. It focuses on exploring the properties and behavior of all matter and energy, such as how they interact and change over time. Through exploring the behavior of the physical cosmos, one can gain more knowledge regarding the cause and effect relationships that drive it. Physics is the science that investigates how the universe works and the effects of its behavior on the physical world. It covers a large range of phenomena, from the tiny particles that make up matter to the motion of stars and planets in space. It helps elucidate the fundamental characteristics of the universe and how these influence us. Furthermore, it can be used to develop new technologies and to make novel discoveries. The second principle of physics deals with simplifying complicated systems to their most basic parts. By learning about each individual part, we can better comprehend the entire system. Physics enables us to investigate the relations between the physical and the intangible, so we are able to comprehend the motives behind the results. From the tiniest particles to the most massive systems, it supplies us with the know-how to do so. We often encounter universal laws when exploring the physical world. The law of gravitation explains why an apple falls from a tree or the moon orbits around the Earth. These laws are the basis of unification, which seeks to understand the physical world as the manifestation of a single set of universal laws. The physical world is composed of numerous intricate systems, each with its distinct features. Although these systems may seem overwhelming, we can separate them into smaller and easier segments. This is named reductionism, and is acclimated in dissimilar disciplines, for instance thermodynamics, kinetic theory, and statistical mechanics. By closely examining the peculiarities of the single parts, we can grasp a more profound insight of the overall. To illustrate, by becoming familiar with the qualities of molecules, we can interpret how temperature, internal energy, entropy, and other macroscopic variables act. Physics laws are applicable universally, taking into consideration temperature and pressure, which provide an insight on how the universe operates. Irrespective of if we are examining the laws of dynamics, thermodynamics, or electromagnetism, the same fundamentals stay true regardless of time or place. Physics is a field of study that encompasses a wide range of topics. From astrophysics and natural science to space exploration and genetics, it delves into the laws that govern the universe. With the help of physics, we are able to gain greater insight into the different aspects of our world and the mysteries that still remain. From the tiniest of particles to the boundless realms of space, physics provides us with the means to comprehend the physical world. Physics is the study of the fundamental phenomena of the physical world, from the smallest particles to the largest galaxies. It provides us with the tools to understand how the universe works, and is constantly pushing the boundaries of discovery. Every breakthrough carries with it the potential to revolutionize our lives and the world around us. Physics has an essential role in enabling us to harness clean energy, develop new materials, and to understand the workings of nature. Physics is an intriguing subject that delves into the universe and discovers its mysteries. From the luminosity of a burst of light to what occurs when a beam of light is observed through a microscope, physics offers a plethora of possibilities. We can marvel at phenomena like fluorescence, the scattering angle when particles come into contact with each other, and the complicated characteristics of subatomic particles. Physics is ever-changing, allowing us to gain a deeper understanding of our environment. It can bring new depths of comprehension for the world around us, from the straightforward concept of light to the complexities of studying the actions of subatomic particles. It is an exciting field that can reward us with knowledge about these elements. Moreover, the discoveries from investigations into fluorescence, scattering angles, and other particle properties can give us perception into the way the universe functions. Physics is an incredible area of study that can enhance our knowledge of the world we live in. Physics is a discipline that studies the natural world, from the enormous to the minute. Laboratory experiments, observations on Earth, and investigations in outer space are all part of the macroscopic domain of physics. In looking at the microscopic domain, physics studies the structure and makeup of matter in really small scales, including particles like atoms and nuclei. With a mastery of both macroscopic and microscopic levels of physics, people can start to understand the mechanics of our physical world. In order to uncover the secrets of the physical world, it is crucial to comprehend the domain of classical physics. Examining topics such as mechanics, electrodynamics, optics, and thermodynamics enables us to comprehend the way particles, rigid and malleable bodies, and diverse kinds of particles interact. The areas of research range from the dissemination of water and sound waves in the air, to the balance of a bowed rod under a weight, to the propelling of a rocket through a jet of expelling gases, and classical physics gives us an insight into the intriguing conduct of the physical world. Electrodynamics is an area of physics encompassing electric and magnetic phenomena. Its initial formulation was presented by Coulomb, Ørsted, Ampere, Faraday, and famously encapsulated by Maxwell in his set of equations. This information has been applied to interpret the motion of a current-carrying conductor in a magnetic field, the functioning of an antenna, and even the transmission of radio waves in the ionosphere. This knowledge is vital to gain a better understanding of our physical world. Optics is the field of study that investigates the behavior and properties of light. It covers a wide range of phenomena ranging from studying the movement of light through telescopes to analyzing the colors reflected off thin films. Through the use of thermodynamics, we can gain a more comprehensive view of the physical world and further develop our understanding of the various effects of light. Mechanics is the study of motion and its effects, including Newton's laws of motion and other laws which are concerned with motion such as linear momentum, energy conservation, gravitational and charge conservation. This slide presents a multiple-choice question related to these topics in order to help you understand the concepts better. Physics is a science that studies the physical world in its sub-disciplines. It covers a broad range of topics, from thermodynamics to fluid dynamics to atomic physics. These disciplines allow us to gain a better insight into the functioning of the universe and provide the tools to be used in everyday life. Atomic and molecular physics focuses on the characteristics and structures of molecules and atoms. We look at luminosity, temperature, chemical composition, and density of astronomical objects in order to gain knowledge. Astrophysics is a subdiscipline of physics that looks into the study of planetary motion and their physical properties in the universe. By combining atomic and molecular physics with astrophysics, we are able to understand more about our universe and the physical properties of its objects. Solid-state physics is a field of physics that focuses on the physical properties of solids, including electrical, dielectric, elastic and thermal properties. It achieves this by applying fundamental laws of physics to those properties of solids. It spans a wide variety of disciplines and applications that can be used to yield progress in fields such as electronics, computer science and engineering. Statistical mechanics and cosmology are two important branches of the physical world. Statistical mechanics aims to trace the properties of macroscopic systems to their atomic and molecular building blocks. Cosmology, in contrast, pays attention to the entire universe, its structure and how it originated, and anticipates transformations that the universe will go through. Geophysics and theoretical physics are interrelated disciplines that examine different facets of the physical universe. Theoretical physics tries to comprehend reality by creating models and forecasting physical phenomena, whereas geophysics scrutinizes the physical characteristics of the planet. Although there is some crossover between the two, they are separate areas of study that strive to answer different queries regarding the physical world. We will examine two main topics in the physical world: thermodynamics and mechanics. Thermodynamics looks at the forces exerted on bodies both in static and in motion, whereas mechanics studies how temperature, pressure and volume affect physical systems on a larger scale. Mechanics can be further broken down into three branches, which we will investigate. Examining statics and kinematics, two branches of mechanics related to the study of equilibrium conditions and motion of a body, respectively, is key to our comprehension of the physical world. Statics deals with the balance of forces on a body, and kinematics is the study of the body's motion without accounting for the source of the motion. Together, they form the basis of much of our understanding of the physical world. Dynamics is the third branch of applied physics, which focuses on motion of bodies and the forces that cause that motion. It studies how to use physical laws to invent effective devices. Having knowledge of dynamics is necessary for constructing objects that have interaction with our tangible environment. The slide is about the physical world and covers the branch of mechanics focused on the study of equilibrium conditions of a body under the action of a force. The possible answers are kinematics, dynamics, statics, and applied physics, of which statics is the correct answer. The physical world is made up of numerous elements. Hypotheses, axioms and models provide us with an understanding of how things interact and function. Hypotheses form general theories about the world. Axioms are accepted as true without proof. Models give us a deeper understanding of physical occurrences. When combined, these components offer a clearer comprehension of the physical world. Hypotheses, axioms and models are tools used by physical sciences and mathematics to obtain better comprehension of the physical world. An example of a hypothesis based on observations can be found in Sir Isaac Newton's universal law of gravitation, which was drawn from watching the motion of planets and other celestial objects. Through these hypotheses, axioms and models, we increase our knowledge of the physical world. We all inhabit a physical world that is constantly changing. Although we cannot directly perceive the laws that determine how the world works, evidence of these laws can be seen in our daily lives. This evidence can be gathered through experimentation and observations. A hypothesis is a possible law that is not necessarily assumed to be true. Its strength lies in the evidence that supports it, although it is not feasible to demand absolute proof for a law, as that is impossible. An axiom is a self-evident truth that can be used to build a model. A model is a theory proposed to explain observed phenomena. Combining a few axioms, we can form a model that can predict physical phenomena. For example, an axiom of motion can be used to develop a model of planetary motion that can predict the locations of planets in the solar system. In short, axioms can provide the basis for models which can be used to make predictions about the physical world. Proposition 3 is a theory presented to interpret noted occurrences. The answer is law. A law is an illustration of a detected arrangement in nature that has been verified through verification and recurring examination. The world has become a global village, where our physical, technological and social aspects are all connected. Technology advances and affects how we interact with each other and the environment. The physical realm is becoming increasingly complicated and our knowledge evolves to keep up. To stay in step with this ever-changing landscape, it is necessary to keep expanding our boundaries in physics, technology and society. Physical principles are integral to modern technology. For example, solar cells and computers would not exist without them. Advances in physics have allowed us to devise new technologies, such as imaging techniques that look inside the body, which are based on the theoretical principles of relativity and quantum mechanics. All in all, physical science, technology and society are closely intertwined. The Industrial Revolution of the 18th century was a major turning point in human history, with the introduction of the steam engine changing the way we do work and manufacture goods. Another revolution took place in the 19th century, when the fundamental laws of electricity and magnetism were discovered, providing the foundation for the wireless communication technology we use today. These advances have had an immense impact on how we communicate, firmly entrenching technology into our everyday lives. Physics has a significant role in this era of technological progress. For the last 30 years, the silicon chip has been a major drive of the computer industry, and physics is essential for discovering inexpensive energy sources. As the world's resources are not limitless, locating new energy outlets is of the utmost importance, and physics can be of assistance in this endeavor. By exploring the physical world, we can gain insight into its laws and understand the forces that shape it. Physicists employ the scientific method to uncover secrets and make new discoveries. This process of investigation is both exciting and rewarding, offering us a fantastic opportunity to learn and benefit from the abundant knowledge available to us. Contributions from some of the most renowned physicists have been incalculable. Archimedes is credited with the principle of buoyancy and the principle of the lever. Galileo Galilei established the law of inertia and a wave theory of light. Christian Huygens proposed a reflecting telescope, whereas Isaac Newton is renowned for his laws of motion, the universal law of gravitation, and his laws of electromagnetic induction. Michael Faraday built upon the works of Newton, making distinguished achievements of his own. The collective contributions from these physicists to society are immense. Wolfgang Pauli is renowned for his exclusion principle, and Enrico Fermi is renowned for his work on controlled nuclear fission. Werner Heisenberg formulated quantum mechanics and the uncertainty principle, whereas Paul Dirac improved the relativistic theory of the electron in quantum statistics. Edwin Hubble discovered the expanding universe. These physicists have had a major influence on our physical world through their contributions. Exploring major contributions to society made by a few prominent physicists, we begin with Marie Curie, whose discovery of radium and polonium, and studies on natural radioactivity, have been critically important. Albert Einstein is renowned for his explanation of the photoelectric effect and his theory of relativity. Lord Rutherford's contribution was the nuclear model of atom. Niels Bohr developed a quantum model of the hydrogen atom, and C.V. Raman is credited with the inelastic scattering of light by molecules. Such discoveries have greatly advanced our understanding of the physical world. Raman effect, initially found by Nobel Prize victor C.V. Raman, expresses that when a particle is presented to vibrational vitality levels, it will disperse light. This marvel has been utilized to contemplate the structure of particles and their vibrational states. The right response is C.V. Raman. Answer. The invention of the steam engine was a pivotal moment in history. It was James Watt who patented the first efficient steam engine in 1775. This had a deep and lasting influence on the Industrial Revolution, completely revolutionizing the way humans live, work, and play.